Okay, y'all, I'm gonna spit this out. And I just got all work. As you can see, the sun is already setting. So I'm about to head to Walmart because I've been craving like this steak. Excuse me. It's the steak salad thing that's on TikTok, right? It's like, oh, the sun is bright. But it's like steak and cucumber, tomatoes, and just like different stuff like that. And I already got the steak. Y'all saw the steak last night. But I just have to go pick up like the cucumber and stuff. So I'm gonna head back to Walmart tonight. I'm gonna go to my favorite Walmart though. And I'm gonna pick up a few things. So I pretty much only have the steak. So I'm gonna just see what else I might need, y'all. But anyways, I wanted to talk about something. I talked about it in my last video, but I'm gonna kind of touch on it today without it sounding so like harsh, I guess. So there was this guy I was talking to, right? We've known each other for a while. Off and on, we talk to each other, and you know, we were romantic with each other, but we just didn't work out. And then I went through something about a year ago, and we just like, once I went through that, we just, our relationship or situationship that we had, it didn't make it out of that. So I ended up having enough. So eventually enough became enough, and I moved on, right? I felt what I needed to feel, and I just said to myself, like, I would never let this person in my life again, right? And then I stuck to that, and then I just feel like me finally being over him is what helped push the relationship that me and my current boyfriend have. So with this guy, like, there's a lot of trauma in our situation that we had together. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of lying, a lot of manipulating, a lot of gaslighting, and I just eventually got sick of it. And it's been like a year and a half, maybe like a year and a month. I wouldn't say quite a year and a half, but like a year and a couple months. And like, I don't know for sure if it was him, because there is a person that lives on my street that drives the exact same car as him. But I feel like I noticed his car. This was all within the same week too. So I feel like I noticed his car driving down my street, and then I even made a comment, and I was just like, "Ooh, I know this ain't who I think it is." Like, riding down my street. So I was just like, you don't get to do that to me. And then like a couple days ago, he was gonna come into my job. Now for me, that week I was already going through something. My anxiety was already up. I was already feeling some type of way. So, you know, if something catches you off guard, is you either get like a fight or flight response. Mine was flight. So I took off to the back. Well, I didn't take off. I didn't run, but I like just walked to the back, because I'm just gonna remove myself from this situation, because I don't know. Like, I don't know what's about to happen. I don't really want to interact with him. I don't want to have to do anything. So I saw an opportunity for me to get out of there, so I got out of there. And then like, I went off to the back, and then on my way to the back, I saw one of my managers. So I was just, because I'm supposed to be at the front, y'all. So I just told one of my managers, I was like, hey, there's someone here that I really don't want to see. I'm like, just let me know when he leave, and I'll come back to the front. You know, they were cool with it and everything. And he really didn't come in at all. She pretty much said he just like walked in the door and then like pretty much immediately turned and went out. So obviously didn't come in there for anything specifically. He really didn't even have a reason. Like, obviously I work at a public place, so he could come into my job whenever he wants to. But the type of job that I work and the type of person who I know he is, he really had no reason to come into my job to buy anything. And I feel like the only reason he had was to look for me. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I just feel like he don't get to pop up where he know I work at. Cause my thing is like, why are you doing that? Like, do you want a conversation with me? Like, I don't know. Or maybe he was just trying to like feel my energy to see like how I was feeling or whatever. But I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. And my thing is like, I've known this dude since literally the end of 2019. We had our ups and downs. We had our back and forths, our not talking and talking seasons. And I'm done with that. Wait, is that like a half rainbow? That's so cool. I wish I could show y'all, but it's literally like just like a little piece of like rainbow, like stuck in the clouds. But anyways, I don't know. And I just feel like it's nothing but the devil and temptation, because I do still care about him. But like I said, there's nothing there for us to continue. And I have a boyfriend, and like this guy that I'm with now, he literally is everything that I've ever wanted. So I'm like, what do you want? What type of temptation in the devil is this? Like, I don't know. I just don't like when guys just think they can just pop up whenever they get ready, or like I'm supposed to just, I guess, I don't know if he'd just be expecting me to just like wait around on him. He, at his big age, can just play the field and I'm just supposed to wait or just be available whenever he's ready for me. But like, my thing is, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Our time is done unless I have a change of heart. Like if me and my boo right now don't work out and I have a change of heart, even then I just feel like it's just so much trauma and just so much emotion. And like I said, I don't trust him. Like, the trust is gone. So I just feel like me and this guy would never, I don't think I would ever, I don't know, I just don't feel like I would ever be there. And it's like, it's so much more into this situation to where I just couldn't do that. It's just so much in this situation that it would just never, I could never go back. And then it's just certain things with like things that I wanted out of the situation that he wasn't willing to give me. I was just one big ass secret to him, which I don't know what type of lifestyle he lived outside of us to where he had to keep me as a secret. I don't know why that was such a issue or whatever. But I found somewhere where I'm not a secret. Like, I'm not a secret for him. So I'm like, why would I go back to someone where you're meeting everybody in my family, or I'm introducing you to people that I know, and like damn near everybody I know about you, but nobody you know about me. So like I've been saying a lot, I will keep saying I am over that. But y'all, I'm almost at Walmart. This whole little talking session I did, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it in. I'm just talking about my ex stalking me. But like, it's funny, but then it's not funny because I really don't like stuff like that. I don't want people to feel like they can watch me. And I guess with me, I don't really post stuff on social media, so he can't really track me that. Well, I post on like YouTube, so only if he know my YouTube will he be able to track me through there. But like on the socials that we are on together, I don't post anything, so he can't really track me on there. So I guess he said he gonna track me in real life. He gonna do the real life tracking, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really, really don't. Y'all, that sun was something crazy, so now my eyes gotta adjust. It look like it's a lot of people. I'm a rager when I drive, and then when people get to doing dumb shit, when people get to doing dumb stuff, I have to cuss just a little bit. Go to my favorite aisle that I love to park at. Hopefully I can find a park. Y'all Walmart, I don't know about y'all Walmart parking lot, but my Walmart, y'all ain't nobody here. My Walmart's parking lot is fucked up. And for Walmart to be $1 million company, they need to get it together. $1 billion company, my bad. For them to be $1 billion company, they need to get it together. I could have parked up there. They need to get it together. Let me give me a little juicy juice because I'm parched. I forgot my brush, so I'm just gonna be walking around with nappy hair, I guess. All right, but we about to go on up in here, y'all. That was quick and easy, y'all. I got everything I need right here in my bag. I'll do a little haul when I get home. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I really just need to get to the house now, y'all. It's hot, I'm tired. At least the sun has gone down for the most part, so that's good. Y'all, that trip wasn't too bad though. I mainly got like a lot of vegetables though, but it was only $11.25. Not too bad. I just hope I picked out the right things. I don't really know the difference between like red wine vinegar and then red wine vinaigrette. The only thing I could really think would be the difference is the dressing probably would have like a couple more ingredients for like flavor or whatever. But I opted for that one because I'm like, I'm pretty much making a salad anyway. So I feel like, hold on. I feel like that should be good. We're about to see, but I'm so excited. So I'm gonna like prep all my things first and then like obviously cook my steak. Oh, I forgot to get a Sprite. Dang it. I don't know if I want to stop at like one of these other stores to get a Sprite. Dang it. And then I drank all my juice. I didn't get juice because I didn't want to go over my little budget I had for tonight, but I'm gonna need something to drink. All right, y'all, so I just got home. I'm gonna wash my hands and everything and start prepping my dinner because it's already pretty late. Also, I normally do put my steak in the freezer. I normally do put my steak in the oven, so I got my oven preheated right now, and then I'm going to turn on I'm gonna turn on this little grill thing. That's where I'm gonna cook mine at. Alright, in the meantime, y'all, I'm gonna knock out some of these dishes I got in here. Pulled my steak out the oven, and then I'm just gonna set it up here just to rest. And then all these drippings, I'm gonna save them for whenever it gets done resting. Okay, here I have my salad. I just had it in the refrigerator till my steak got finished. I don't know how much of this to add, but first I was supposed to put a little bit of minced garlic in it, so I'm going to do that really fast. So I'm going to do like maybe that much, maybe a little more. I like garlic, so I'm going to do that much. I'm going to open my vinaigrette. Okay, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more. Okay, and I think that's gonna be good enough for me. Okay, so I mixed everything up, got it looking really good. Let's just do a little taste test. Let me grab a fork, y'all. All right, so let's do a little taste test. I kind of want to get a little bit of everything. Got some onion, some tomato, and cucumber. Let's see. Mmm. That is really good. I am going to add a little bit of salt and pepper though. Y'all, look at all those beautiful colors. All those beautiful colors. That is really pretty. This seemed like something my grandma would like too. I think she used to make something similar when we were growing up, but this has got her name written. Shit. This got her name written all over it. Mmm. That salt and pepper, sorry y'all. That salt and pepper added the flavors that it really needed. This is really good. All right, here's the true test, you guys. Is the steak cooked to perfection? Let's see. Or is it cooked to perfection for me? Okay, that piece looks pretty good to me. Yep, I think this is gonna be cooked to perfection, y'all. Let me cut her up. Yes, ma'am. It's still very juicy. It's perfect. Perfect, y'all. It's literally cooked perfectly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I am gonna cut up a couple pieces to put inside of the salad, but a lot of this I'm just gonna get on the side, y'all. I'm gonna cut these up a little more, and then we're just gonna throw them in the salad. All those juices right there, amazing. And for me, when my steak is cooked this good, and it's juicy, I don't ever really want like steak sauce with it. Perfect. Okay guys, so this is what the finished product is looking like. It looks amazing. Let's take a bite.